Hello everybody, and welcome to Wounded Healer Tarot. My name is James, and I'll be doing your reading today. This particular reading is for the sign of Gemini. Now, this is a collective, not a collective, I just said this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't for those who need it. Being as it's a general reading, it is likely that it will not resonate in its entirety, which is all right. So like I just said, take what resonates and leave what doesn't for somebody else who needs it. All right, today I am outside because for those of you who are new to the channel, I am not allowed to do tarot in the house. I live with my father. He's a deep South devout, gun-toting, Bible-hugging, God-fearing Christian who believes that tarot is a tool of the devil. So, thankfully, he usually has a pretty busy work schedule. He's got maybe 1 or 2 days off a week, depending. And today is off. He's at home, so I am outside doing a reading at one of the trails that I usually walk around that has a nice little nook here. All right. So, first up here, we have the Hierophant and the Ten of Cups. Is their marriage very near in your future? Or, let's see. Yeah, with the Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck, it's looking like you're going to be getting some kind of offer here. And this is going to be like a major offer for you with both the Hierophant and the Ten of Cups. Like, this could be an offer of marriage, or this situation has the potential for marriage, which would make sense that now we have Judgment coming out here. Now, this is something you're making a list and you're checking it twice here. You're trying to figure out maybe if this individual is really for you. And with the World coming out here, I'm getting a vibe that, you're doing things in a new way, and that is going to change up a cycle here in love, which could very well be why this offer could be one that is considered a high offer, that of marriage. Yeah, because with the Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck here, I'm getting that you're used to dealing with, people who are shrouded in illusion, or people that, they keep you in the dark. They like to manipulate you mentally. They like to try to impact your perception of others to maybe try to isolate you, keep you around them. It feels like you're used to very manipulative, controlling people. And so far, I'm getting nothing but positivity here. So there's definitely a change in cycles here. You're doing things differently, which is going to get you a different result. Now, that is the kind of progress I like to see. Oh, that's way too many. That's like 8. I'm not doing that right now. All right, let's see. Yep, someone coming forward with all that emotion here. They could have been holding back feelings, honestly, as far as it comes to you and this particular situation here. So this could very well be somebody that you may have like a really good, deep friendship with, maybe. I'm not really getting the vibe of a past lover here. Or at least there's nothing signifying that this person is from the past. So far, there's somebody that has a lot of deep emotions for you that they've been keeping to themselves. let's see. Now, we all know Geminis are not one for getting attached, but I mean, with the Ace of Cups here, there is love, emotion overflowing. This is a very abundant, emotionally abundant connection here. You know, this is the kind of person, kind of connection that like truly wants to help you. Like, say, you know, you've been on your own, you do everything yourself. This person wants to come in and lighten the load and help you out, whether it's financially, you know, whether it's moving in and, you know, becoming more of like a team when it comes to like things that need to be done around the house and general overall responsibilities. You know, I'm getting that this person genuinely wants to lighten the load for you and, you know, bring happiness and joy to your life, because they know that here with the devil, you're used to that toxicity. And I feel like, you know, they also could be someone that wants to help you heal, because I see a lot of success with you here. Let's see. Yeah, because with the Ten of Swords coming out next, you know, they understand that you have been betrayed before, possibly even quite a few times. Stabbed in the back, lied to, cheated on, taken advantage of, all that fun stuff. Man, this is pretty awesome. So far, this person seems really like understanding of where you're coming from and what has made you who you are at this point. Yeah, because they know here with the High Priestess that you are rather intuitive. Get the fuck. You know, and I feel like they understand that you're going to get the intuitive green light to go ahead with this. All they have to do is come forward and express their love. Ooh. Yep, and I mean, I saw this coming. You know, there's going to be an offer. Now, with this offer, I feel like it's going to maybe seem small. Okay, this is starting to make more sense now. This person is going to make an offer which seems small. It could just be an offer to go from being just friends to lovers, partners in a relationship. And that Hierophant and the Ten of Cups at the beginning was signifying the potential here for this connection, of this connection, where it can go, what you guys can be. Yeah, because again, the Ten of Wands, you know, this is, they're very aware here. They want to, when I was saying they want to help lighten the load, you know, I was very serious. And the Ten of Wands is the universe sort of, you know, saying I said what I said. They want to help take away those burdens. Seems like you've got a very rare individual here, Gemini. All right. Let's see. I mean, it is not surprising whatsoever that they are an emperor, this emperor energy, somebody who's very authentic and in their power, but in a very healthy sense. They could be very good at like making decisions. They could possibly even own their own business or just have a very, they could work like a higher up position in a company. Yeah, but with the Knight of Pentacles coming up here, you know, this is something that, you know, it has taken time to become. It has taken them time to get into this Emperor energy. Yep, because at the bottom of the deck here, we also have that King of Wands, which is a quarter of that Emperor energy, because the Emperor is all 4 kings combined. So, you know, that last bit for them could have been stepping into this King of Wands energy, where they have to embrace their authenticity, who they genuinely are, and move from a place of authenticity. There is no faking it with this person. Because, you know, they are also coming from a past of heartbreak here. And that's hardened them to where, you know, we have here the King of Swords and the King of Pentacles. This person had to really work on boundaries, setting boundaries, as well as, what is the word? As well as maintaining those boundaries. And I feel like you're possibly even coming from a very similar space. You may be in that place now. Well, with the Tower, I feel like this person coming forward is going to really shake shit up for you. Possibly even for the both of you. So we have the Knight of Wands here. Now, that to me is really speaking of, like, this person may come off as they're moving from just a place of passion. This may seem like kind of like sexual to you at first, and it may just be that, but I'm getting here, if you give it time, you will see that that's not all it is. There's more to it than that. All right, let's see, is there anything else that Gemini needs to know? Yep, you just gotta have the strength to take the time and move through this and see what you guys can become together, see what you guys can build together. I feel like you're both used to things happening rather quickly. You'll get into relationships rather quickly. But at the same time, they generally tend to end as quickly as they begin, which is what the both of you are trying to avoid here. So, let's see. Is that all, Spirit? Is there anything else that Gemini needs to know? The Five of Pentacles. You're no longer going to be operating out of a place of lack when this person comes into your life. You will not be wanting for anything. I feel like this person will have your back no matter the situation, no matter what you need. Excuse me. I'm actually allergic to grass, so woohoo! Let's see. Yep, the Seven of Pentacles. The both of you are going to be taking a look through your life at the things that do and do not, or rather the things that are, the people that are or are not operating out of a place of your highest good, whether they support, you know, positivity in your life. And you're going to be making room for each other, for this connection, for this relationship. Excuse you. Yeah, you see, I'm getting the vibe here that there is going to be a choice that is going to create a balance here in this connection. Or rather, that's where that Seven of Pentacles is taking you. Yeah, because with the Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, you've been holding back, whether it's financially or otherwise, being maybe stingy with your time and energy. which is understandable coming from what you've been through. But this is a time to do things differently. This is a time to maybe try to open up. Yep. And as I say that, we get the Queen of Cups. You know, you're coming from a place of emotional stability and understanding, emotional maturity, a place of self-love. Yep. And from there, you two will be planning your future, planning a way forward together. All right, Gemini, these are the messages that I have for you at this time, and I do hope they serve you well. Be gentle with yourselves. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye now.